Hey, my Style Squad angels, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about shopping hacks. Now, the reason I wanted to do this video is because when I'm personal shopping for clients, or if I am talking to clients about when they go shopping, there are certain things I mention to them that can help save them some money and also save them some aggravation in their closet. So I'm gonna walk through what some of those tips are right now for you. Now, I feel like I could make a whole video or a couple videos on this subject. So if you want this dissected into, in-person shopping, like brick and mortar shopping, and if you want some more tips directed towards online shopping and hacks associated with that, and websites I recommend and things like that, then comment down below and let me know. I can go into as much depth or as much detail as you would like on this subject, just let me know. The first shopping hack or shopping tip is to make a list. I know this may be or seem like a no-brainer to some, but a lot of people don't make a list before they go shopping. And just like you need a list to go to the grocery store, let's say, for a big weekly shop, it's also a good idea to do the same thing when you're going to go clothing shopping so that you're specifically getting what you know you need and you're not going to be tempted by impulse buys that don't serve your closet or your personal style. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't know what I need, try and make a list. Get some inspiration from Pinterest, cut out images from magazines. Try and think about what would make you feel like your highest and best self when you get dressed, and then dissect the images that you've maybe drawn for inspiration and ask yourself what it is about those images you love. Like maybe they're tailored pieces or slouchy pieces, or maybe it's a certain color scheme. Whatever it may be, write a shopping list so you know specifically what you're looking for, and that way your dollar is going to go in the right direction and help create an image and aesthetic you like and won't be wasted money causing you a lot of frustration. The next shopping hack is to pay attention to clothing shape. You guys hear me talk about fit of clothing all the time. It really makes such a difference in how your clothing looks and how you feel about how your clothing looks on you. And you can tell a lot about clothing from how it's simply on the hanger. If you are someone that needs a little bit more tailoring around your waist, if you prefer that clothing has more of that shaping, okay, all you need to do when you are shopping, when that clothing piece is on a hanger, is to lift the armpit up on a garment. And if it is a cut that will have some tailoring for you, you will see that from the armpit and down through the waist all the way to the hip, or however long the shirt is, let's say for example, or blazer, the piece should make an arc or kind of a concave shape just under the armpit, showing you without you even having to try that piece on, that it's going to give you some lovely shaping around the waist, just a little bit of tailoring, okay? So if you're someone that hates trying on clothes because everything's a big box or it just sits like a sack on you and has no shape, look for shirts with that tailoring in there. Doing so will save you so much shopping frustration, closet frustration, change room frustration, right? Because you're not going to try things on that just look like a sack of potatoes. And this is something that you can even look at with your current clothing in your closet, just to make sure that you've got that nice arc, to make sure you're getting a little bit of waist definition with your clothing. The next shopping tip I have is to buy off season. I'm a big believer in making sure that you get quality pieces, especially for investment items or things at least that you want to use for years and years to come. Trendy pieces I don't think are worth the investment. Looking for those garments in off-season or as that season's about to end will allow you to get some really killer sale prices or discounted prices off of some fabulous investment items. If you're someone, let's say, that wants some beautiful white slacks, let's say for the summertime, or maybe you just want some white slacks in your wardrobe in general. I know for me, I was searching for a beautiful wide leg, and being that summer is now coming to a close, now is the time where I'm starting to look online for a nice investment piece, because I know they're going to be discounted like crazy because retailers and brands just want to dump their summer stock. They just want to get it out of there so they can refill everything with all of their fall stock that is now becoming available. The next shopping hack is to ask yourself before you buy something if you can style a garment 3 ways. I know this takes some of the spontaneity out of shopping, and that's not necessarily what I'm trying to do, but if you are looking to save yourself some frustration and to save some cash, then I highly recommend, if you're looking at a beautiful top, let's say for example, ask yourself how you're gonna wear that item 3 ways in your closet outside of the fail-safe black pants or skinny jeans. Now, I'm not saying that you can't wear that piece that you're looking at with black pants or skinny jeans, but ask yourself how you're going to accessorize it. What are you going to layer it with? What else can it go with in your closet? Because that's still only 2 outfit possibilities. So imagine everything that you're gonna pair with it: handbags, shoes, accessories, layering items. If you can't think of 3 fabulous outfits that you know make you feel good, because that is what personal style is about, feel good fashion, then I highly recommend you make sure that you leave that piece in the store until you can think about how to incorporate it into your closet. I know this may sound like a lot of work, but it does become easier with time. And doing this will also make sure that the pieces you are adding into your closet will give you a ton of versatility and inspiration for outfits. The next shopping hack is to check labels and quality. We're at a time right now where I find most consumers value price over the quality of items, but at the end of the day, you really do get what you pay for in a lot of ways. And I'm not saying you can't find fabulous gems for less. You certainly can. I certainly love buying some things at a great steal. However, you want to make sure that you're at least putting your dollar in the right place, so you're not having to re-buy the same garments or having to frequently buy more pieces all the time. So when you're looking at items, check the stitching. Make sure the stitching's tight. Make sure there's no threads hanging out everywhere. Make sure also that you're checking for things like lining. A lot of clothing companies are skipping out on this, and that's really a sign of poor quality. You'll see this especially with duster jackets and blazers. A lot of companies tend to skip out on this because it's an extra cost they don't want to incur. You'll see this a lot in trousers and things as well. Those items should be fully lined. So if pieces like that don't have that type of quality check, so to speak, consider as to whether you really want to add that garment into your closet. Ideally, you only want to have to buy the garment or the piece that you're trying to add to your closet once, rather than having to re-buy something over and over again. So get the item right the first time, because I promise you, you and your wallet will be much happier for it. Now, the next shopping tip that I often talk to women about is to be picky. Now, I could do a whole video just on this, but don't compromise what you want and settle for something just because you don't know what else to look for or because you can't find it. Beautiful thing with online shopping is we literally have the world at our fingertips. So if you can't find something in store, or something doesn't fit you exactly like you want it to, or you don't know if it can be altered to be the way that you want it to be, don't settle. I say this because I've been into so many women's closets nowadays, and I cannot tell you how often I hear the phrase, oh, well, I bought it because it was only $20, or I didn't really like it, but it was only $10 or $30, so why not? And the reason why not is because every time you put on that piece in the morning, you're not gonna look in the mirror and think, damn, I look fabulous. Your reaction's gonna be, meh. And really, we have so much negative self-talk anyway. Do you really need to feel more meh about yourself at the end of the day? No. So hold out for pieces that you know serve you well. Hold out for the pieces that feel like you and that feel high vibe. Why spend even $10, $5 on an item that doesn't feel good when you wear it? The next tip for shopping hacks is to thrift. I love thrift shopping. I think it's amazing, especially if you're going for like a certain aesthetic and you want really beautiful one-of-a-kind pieces. I love thrift shopping if you are someone that is okay with browsing and spending a little time on the hunt for something special. You can get such a steal for beautiful vintage pieces. You know it's one of a kind, and you can find some pieces that have a really beautiful quality, but again, you're getting it for a fraction of the price. So grab a latte, grab a girlfriend if you want, make an experience out of it and have some fun, because I promise you there are some amazing gems to be found in thrift stores. The next shopping hack is to sign up for newsletters. Now, I know a lot of us are very protective over our email nowadays, and we don't want our inboxes filling with a bunch of spammy email, but a lot of retailers do offer percentages or discounts for signing up for their newsletter. So you know what? Scour their store, sign up for the newsletter, print off the coupon code or write the coupon code down or whatever, and just unsubscribe afterwards. Oftentimes, just for doing that, you can get 5, 10, 15, or even 20% off. Some retailers just for being on their newsletter list. So make use of it. And like I said, just unsubscribe if you don't want to be a part of it afterwards. Now, on that newsletter note, the other thing that you can make use of if you are shopping online, at least anyway, are certain websites like Retail Me Not, or you can use Ebates if you want to get either cash back on your purchases, or you can use them to get further discounts off of what you're already purchasing. So if you're shopping online, you can go to Retail Me Not and enter a certain brand or store that you may be shopping on, and they will list any coupon codes that are currently available for that site that can offer you things like free shipping or a discount off of your purchase. And the more money you can save off of your shopping, the better. Or something like Ebates, for example, you can use their website, and just for registering with them, you can get cash back off of your purchase. So again, more money back in your wallet. Now, another shopping hack that I love to use, especially before Black Friday, is to buy some of the investment pieces or pieces that I know I really want for my closet just before a sale happens. If you know something is upcoming sale-wise for a store and you know their return policy, buy the piece so you know it's not going to sell out, or that you know you won't be able to nab it just like a couple of days before the sale is about to start. And then once it has, as long as they have a price adjustment policy or a great return policy, you can bring that piece back to the store or send it back and ask for a price adjustment. And almost all stores nowadays offer it. And then again, you've not only nabbed your piece that you wanted, that maybe was an investment item or something that you were eyeing that you really didn't want to go out of stock, but you've also been able to get it for a fraction of the price as well. And then the last shopping hack tip that I have is to try everything on. I can't tell you how many people say that they want to pick up something and they say, oh, you know, I'll just try it on at home. It's no big deal. And while there's definitely nothing wrong with that, I cannot tell you how many times people have brought pieces home and then either forgot to return the item or waited too long because, let's face it, life is busy, and then they end up being stuck with a piece that didn't work for them to begin with. For that reason, it's really important to try the piece on to see if you like it, to see if you like the fit, to see if you like the coloring of an item for you, and really make sure that you love it again before you hand over your plastic or your cash to bring it back home into your closet. Anyway, my angels, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that little red subscribe button down below. And don't forget to come and join the Style Squad membership, where you will get monthly style trainings from me to help you elevate and switch up your style. You will get style challenges to help incorporate all of the style trainings, as well as outfits for every single body type, a private membership community. You'll be able to access it through any of your digital devices, and you will get so much more with the membership content. So I will leave the link for that down below in case you want to check it out. And other than that, my angels, I love you to the moon and back, and I will see you again very soon. Mwah. See ya.